actually got a new car. I've just been in my social butterfly era. We're here! Wow! Hi. No. Sit. Good boy. This is only after like 30 seconds of brushing. My first day back in New York. Esther is here with me. We have some events to go to tonight, which should be exciting because we're going to the Met. It's very fancy and out of our league. We're gonna be dressing up. We usually never dress up, so it's gonna be my first time seeing Esther in heels and a dress. And her first time seeing me.
I know.
Ow.
Oh!
I just ran into a wall. The first thing I always have to do when you check into a hotel is unpack everything.
Everything.
Also, I'm gonna be here for 3 nights, so that's kind of a while.
It is. Oh, sorry, you're vlogging.
It's okay.
You're talking to me. Oh my god.
I'm also talking to you.
I was responding because you were talking to me.
I'm talking to everybody.
I'm dead. Ignore me.
Okay, this is the before. Crusty. After. Our first stop is a Hype Bay event with Sorel, the boot company. I'm like so not used to walking or jaywalking anymore.
How easy it would be to fall for you.
The way we're literally in the
But
museum.
that, of course, is something I won't do.
day after the Met, and I got to run into a lot of people that I haven't seen in a while, so it was a good time. I'm actually about to head out to get lunch with Michelle, and then I'm meeting a new friend for dinner, and then some very old friends for drinks late at night. Got some room service. I'm staying at the Modern House Hotel in Soho. I've never heard of this hotel in all my years of living in New York, but I discovered them because they were doing some promos with Amex. And if you book a hotel through Amex Partners, they'll typically give you like $100 credit that you can use for room service or anything that's like on the premises. So I'm treating myself. Green juice, a latte of course, and I didn't realize how big this would be, but I got a kale salad and a turkey BLT. This is so much food. I just showered, so excuse my face, just in general. What are you supposed to do with everything after? I've seen people just leave it outside on the floor in front of their door, but is that like good etiquette? I don't know. Woo! I feel like whenever I come to New York, it's been really hard for me to vlog because a lot of times I'm just catching up with people or like grabbing meals, and I really don't like vlogging in those moments because, you know, it's personal time. Hello, I am at the Audi dealership. I actually got a new car a couple weeks ago, but yeah, I am back at the dealership because they have to program the second key that they didn't have available when I bought the car. So the whole process of programming a remote took about an hour and a half because they also washed my car for me. So I brought my laptop and got some work done. But now I'm actually gonna head to a cafe to meet up with Kian Choi, who is also a YouTuber. But it's funny because I ran into her at another cafe a couple of months ago. We both just like recognized each other and decided to exchange info and hang out. So today's finally the day, and yeah, it should be fun. I've just been in my social butterfly era. I just really am making it a priority to branch out and meet new people, not just creators, but like anybody that I might vibe with. We're here together.
It's so cold.
It's actually really cold and windy. So we originally were supposed to meet at two different places, but they're both closed. One of the things I noticed in LA, and I was just telling Kian, was that like things are randomly closed on Tuesdays, which like I never really had to deal with in New York.
Know, right?
Yeah. So anyways, we finally decided on a spot, so we're gonna go get ramen in Little Tokyo.
Yay!
I am just quickly getting ready for my hair appointment, but I just wanted to show you my latest makeup routine because I switched things up finally. I've been using like the same products for probably like 10 years or so, and by the way, none of this is sponsored. I've just genuinely been getting so many compliments on how good my skin looks, and I really think it's probably due to the new products I've been using. Here is a primer that my friend Christine put me on. This is by a brand called Youthforia. The packaging is really cool, but this is like a very sticky primer that really helps your foundation adhere well. It smells like ass when you first put it on, but it goes away. That's the one and only complaint I have, but it works well, so obviously I keep using it. I've been hopping on the Korean spatula trend. I just ordered this on Amazon, I'll link it below. And then I use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless foundation that I've had for a couple of years. This is a very thick, full coverage foundation, but when you use it with the spatula, it looks so good and it's not like as thick. Literally just one pump. You might even use less. Glide it like a thin, even layer. You really only use what you need, and then you blend this out with a sponge. And you want to stick to like one area of your face at a time because this will set really fast. Like that is just such a thin layer and it looks so good. And we pat this in. The Kosas concealer is a little too light coverage for my crazy dark circles. So this has been my preferred concealer. Now I'm using Charlotte Tilbury's wand. What is this called? The contour wand. Bought with my own money. This has been really cool and it's so subtle and natural. I'm using this in the fair medium shade. Just dot it onto my cheekbones like this. Take my sponge and blend it out, and it just gives you the most subtle and soft contour. And it's buildable, so if you need to add a little more, you totally can. But this is just like, hello, perfection. I'll do some under my chin area, on the forehead. I'm just doing half my face so you can see the difference. It's subtle, but it's there, and you could definitely tell better in real life versus on camera, but like, this is with it, without. With, without. Crazy. I've had this Glossier Dusk Cloud Paint for the longest time, but I finally am getting into it and I've been loving it. It just looks so good. Little truly goes a long way, so I just dot like a tiny bit. Even that is kind of a lot, like right above the contour. And again, just pat that in. Like, look. And then this is the Beauty Wand or Beauty Light Wand by Charlotte Tilbury. But this is just a little blush and highlight situation. Super natural. Like, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's pretty subtle. And now for brows. This is on days where I don't really care about having the best fleekiest brows, but I'll just fill in any of the sparse areas roughly. Just gonna brush out all the pencil markings, and then I take the middle and I like fill in the uneven areas. And that's it. This is the Kill Lash Super Proof Mascara, and this just honestly has been my holy grail. It just makes my lashes look so long. I'll show you my skin in natural lighting. Does my skin look good? Today I'm probably gonna get my highlight, well, definitely gonna get my highlights toned because it's not supposed to be this light, but the toner just faded. And maybe do a little trim.
I'm thinking like this much.
You can even do more.
Really?
Yeah.
Like an inch? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I found a few white hairs for the first time in New York. I found 3.
You found 3?
But I think it's because I never looked for them in my life. So when I found one by accident, I was like, yeah. I know you're not supposed to, but I did. It's weird because it's like only partially white. So it'll be like brown and then white and then brown again. So it's like that moment in my life for some reason was like stressful, I guess.
You're like, let me look at the timeline.
Yeah.
Okay, and then straight.
Wow.
Wow.
I have nowhere to go. Amazing as always. Yeah, the color is so nice.
So much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I need to go somewhere. I need to go out tonight.